Hi, everyone. I wanted to go live today to share more about how we are reacting to the situation today in terms of our events, which most of you know we do about 20 to 30 events a year, and the COVID virus has really affected us doing any type of community events. And so we are taking action and we're pivoting into the virtual world. And pretty soon we will probably have backups of all our upcoming events virtually to handle upcoming cancellations if need be. But we thought that we would go live and share with our current vendors or vendors who haven't worked with us before, but might find interest in promoting themselves through these virtual events. There's quite a few benefits actually of doing virtual. Um, One is it's pretty much there forever unless the actual event gets taken down, but that content is constantly there. It's a constant promotion. Um, with through this tool that we're using, your information is there, meaning your name, information about your company, anything that you want to add, social media links, all that kind of stuff. And, through the promotion that we do of the events. So I thought I would jump in and do some screen shares of what the virtual events entail and look like for anybody who I get a lot of people who I reach out to and ask if they're interested, and they don't really know enough about it, and it's a little scary to them because with virtual events, there's three options. You can have the option of when it's your time slot, you can go live. You can have a pre recorded video, or I'm even open to the option of doing a pre recorded interview where I ask you questions about your business. And we could do it that way if you feel like you don't have enough information to talk about or it makes you nervous or something like that. And also, for those who are kind of savvy in PowerPoint, you can make a PowerPoint presentation about your business. And then there's actually free recording software that you can record yourself going through your presentation, and then just saving it as a MP3 and sending it to us, and we can use that too. So there's so many options in terms of how you get your content out there for the virtual event. But I wanted to do some screen shares of kind of what the software high level looks like. So right now we're using software as of now through our research called Hey Summit. So we set up the software. Here's like the landing page where people can come and reserve, and we're doing all our virtual events free, just like we would do our live events free. And then we have some perks. So if you join and reserve your spot free, if we add some coupons, then when you come to the event live, you get automatically, this software is super nice, it automatically enters people. So anybody who reserves a spot at this event would get automatically entered into a $25 credit they could use with any of the vendors. And we don't select that, the software automatically does. So that's nice for us. And then there is replays after. Now the replays, we did make a fee, but it's super reasonable, $5 to $10 to have access to replays at any time. And so let me go back to the home page because I was clicking around. But up here you can see where you can access information about the creatives, the schedule, the different perks, and you could follow the Facebook event. Right now, because I did a test just to show you guys, it'll say that this current creative is live and you can go in and watch their presentation. So this is just to show you guys. This wouldn't be live right now. So there's how this works. There'd be a little bit of information on the event, a countdown. See, I already registered so that I could show you this live, because if you're not registered, you can't access anything. Even if it's live, you have to at least be registered. We can add companies here that are part of the event, and then it'll have our speakers. So or Kim hasn't come in and updated her profile, which is really nice with this software. We do high level, we enter in the business, and then the business comes in and enters in the appropriate information that they want to. So Anne has hers set up, and I'll show it in a minute. And then down here it has a little blurb, and it'll tell you, how many days the event is, how many speakers, how many categories. And here's the categories, and then we can have sponsors. So right now we have Jacksonville Business Connections as the sponsor, and as people register, which is up here, you can have information to become a vendor or a sponsor. Anybody who sponsors this event would have their link, their logo down here with the link to their website. And I think that comes throughout the website in different areas. So let's look on, if you clicked on Anne's, here's what you would see if a vendor appropriately filled out their information. So Anne put a picture up, she put her business name, there's links to what she does. It tells you when her talk is going to go live. You can reserve your spot to see Anne, and it'll tell you she's part of the Handmade Creatives. And then she can add as much or as little. She can add her social media links, content, anything like that here. And then here is if you were a sponsor, I had showed you on the main page where that was. And then this would be on all the pages people clicked on would be a list of the sponsors. So people would have access to, clicking on your sponsorship throughout looking through this application. So if you wanted to see the list of speakers, which are creatives, I actually want to update that to say creatives. Right now, we just have 2, and as the list grows, this would show more. And then I wanted to show you example as if this event was live and you clicked watch now, this is kind of how it would look when people come in. So when I talked about having a video, I added, just for purposes of this demonstration, an interview that I did with Kim. And so when people come in, it would automatically play, but I have it on pause. And so this is an interview we did, but you can send us a recording of a presentation. You can send us a recording of you talking and sharing about your business and holding up products, or however you want to do it. And I can talk to anybody if they're confused or don't know how to do it or have the tools. And then again, it pulls up the information on that speaker, social media links, and you can upvote so people know that you really loved this speaker. And you can click upvote, and that lets people know, like, oh, 10 people really thought this was amazing. Like I said, we haven't updated this, so Kim has to come in and update her talk. And then you can leave comments once you're in here. Sponsors still get seen on all the pages. But that's pretty much it. But it's a pretty awesome, nifty tool. And I really think that it's a benefit that we can use right now with everything kind of up in the air. And I believe, from what I'm hearing and different things like that, that I need to be prepared and I need to pivot now. And if events go live eventually, great, but we need to prepare now and have this as a backup for all our future events that vendors have signed up for, or new ones that we're going to be working on. So if anybody's interested, please let me know. I'm going to share this in multiple places, but we would love to start working with everyone to get them on these virtual events. And I hope this presentation kind of gave a visual idea of how that would work. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I guess, wait, I think I'll just check just to make sure there was no questions, because you can't view group comments from this tool. So I'm just going to refresh real quick before I jump off. Nope, no comments. All right. I will see you all real soon.